probably sounded weird to y'all. I think no one's really in here yet. I need to get, like, one of those... What is it called? Not a selfie stick. It's like, well, kind of a selfie stick. You know the thing where you put your phone there and it holds it? And it just kind of holds it so you don't gotta hold it? I need to get myself one of those. Because every time I do one of these streams, it's like an arm workout, I swear. Hey, Kaz! Welcome back! How have you been? How's your day been? Your Saturday? Nishan? Hey, Nishan! I recognize you, actually. Hey, Lily Crook! Hey, Mushroom Thrain! I recognize you. Actually, I recognize you too, Nishan, so I'm gonna add you as a mod on here just because I know you're chill. You don't have to feel pressured to do anything, but, you know, if you ever see someone saying anything inappropriate or anything like that, feel free to take care of it. I'm good. How are you? Honestly, good. Definitely kind of tired, but good other than that. I had my coffee for the day, so I'm making sure I don't have any more. Because after a certain point, I feel like it doesn't make you wake up anymore. It kind of just makes you anxious after a certain point, and then you're tired and anxious, which is like, nah, not the vibe. Hi, Ninja Future. I recognize you too, actually. That's cool. Got a lot of regulars in today. Oh, thank you, Nishan. Like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's sweet of you. Yeah, I was gonna say something and it just left my brain completely. I hate when that happens. That happens every once in a while. Like, I have an idea or something I want to say, and then it just disappears out of my brain. It's like, man, that's unsatisfying. And the weird thing about that too, it's almost like trying to find a lost object in your house, because the more you look for it, I feel like the less likely you are to find it. It's one of those things where once you stop trying to think about it, or once you stop looking for it, that's when you find it. It's the most annoying thing ever, I swear. Aw, bye, Tuna. I hope you get some sleep. It's midnight there. Oh, my watch is dead. I was looking at my watch, looking for the time. It's a little after 4 for me, so I still got a ways to go. Bye! Yeah, I should probably charge my watch. It's funny, I have one of those, like, electronic watches. It's on my wrist, but it's just dead. Like, it's pointless. It's just there. Yeah, like, you're nice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. My hair's all messy. Kind of always is messy, to be fair, though. I don't really mind it being kind of poofy and frizzy. Kind of always had my hair like that. My hair is naturally wavy, so if I happen to brush it after I wash it, it's just going to turn into a frizz ball. It's inevitable. Hi, V! Wait, I wasn't talking about someone today. Oh, okay. I'm not too sure I get quite what you mean, Nishan. Maybe I'm mistaken. I feel like I definitely recognize your name, but maybe I'm mistaken. But hi, V. But yeah, silly people are definitely entertaining. That's for sure. Hi, Gameface. That's a cool name. My name is just me. I didn't really come up with anything like interesting or fun. Your hair is fire. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, one of these days I'll re-dye it, I swear. I'm thinking of doing blue in a few months, but the only problem with that is that blue is really hard to get out of your hair. Like, it's like one of the most difficult colors to remove. I love it though. I'm sorry, Lucky, I'm not sure what you're referring to. And then I was talking to the other one, Nishan. I don't think I'm too sure. Were you talking to someone else in chat? Maybe that's what you mean. I'm not too positive what you're talking about there. Hi from France. Hi. Lucky, I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry. And if it's something dirty, then you need to leave because I don't talk about dirty stuff on stream. How am I? I'm good. How are you? Is it Greed? You'll have to let me know if I'm saying that right. Do you like Stray Kids? I have never... I feel like someone else has asked me that before. Is that like a music group? I can't remember if it's a music group or a TV show. Watch some shorts. Oh, bye! Have fun! Have a good shorts spree. Hi, I don't really know how to say that. It's in a different alphabet, but hi there. I live in the south of France. That's cool. I've never been to Europe before or to France, so I'm not really sure what it's like there. I imagine maybe southern France is probably warmer. Not too positive on that one, but that's cool. My phone doesn't work with that, and time when I tried to answer it spells something else. Oh, so like autocorrect keeps messing with it? Yeah, I can't handle autocorrect sometimes. Oh, when I first watch shorts, I never stop. Yeah, see, shorts for me, like, honestly, that's kind of the hard thing with short form content. I know that sounds funny because I make short form content, but it can be a really big, like, time pit. Like, you know, you'll be on your phone and you'll feel like a few minutes have gone by when it's been, like, almost an hour. It's, yeah. Definitely not healthy, I don't think. But... it's addicting. That's the big problem with it. Where do you live? I live in the United States, yeah. I live in Oregon. It's on the west coast, like above California, if you're not super familiar with the states of the US. It's a Korean band, listen to the song Red Lights. I will, honestly. If I wasn't just on my phone, I probably would. I'm so sorry. No, you don't have to worry that you're late, Avery. You're good. I look like a diva? Thank you. No, you're good. Honestly, sometimes I'm late to my own streams. I try to make a point to get on here at 4, and oftentimes it's a little after 4, so I can't say anything to you. You're good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy that people like my freckles, too. I definitely wasn't the hugest fan of them growing up, but pretty used to them now. I feel like I would look weird without them. Like, I can't imagine what I would look like without them. Dang, I'm sometimes late too. Yeah, I definitely don't have the best time management. It's something I've been actively trying to improve upon. I think it's just the way I was like, I grew up with my mother, and my mother was the worst at time management. She wasn't fashionably late, she was just like chronically late. Like, I don't know, like she's the kind of person where it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late. She'd be so late that whatever obligation it was, whatever she was trying to go do, would already be done and over with, like hours after the fact. I look like a super pop? I'm not too sure what that is. I know what hyper pop is. I know that's like a genre of music. I don't know what super pop is. I know, thank you. I don't know how to say your name. If you have something you want me to call you, let me know. Because, yeah, I'm just not too sure. But yeah, what was I say? Oh yeah, just bad time management. So many people have bad time management, though. Like, pretty much every place that I've ever worked has had a bunch of coworkers of mine that just can never show up on time. It just happens, you know? It's kind of something you gotta improve on. It's hard. It's like a muscle. You have to, like, really make a point to work on it. But yeah. Hi, Serenity. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Sorry, I was just looking. Oh, on YouTube? So is Super Pop like a YouTuber? I'm assuming that's what it is. Wait, where do you live? I live in Oregon, in the US. Freckles, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm staying here in the shade so I don't get any more. If I go out in the sun too long, I'll get more of them. I love your hair color. Thank you. BVB. I don't listen to Black Veil Brides a lot, but I've had some friends who love Black Veil Brides. I've seen them live before, funnily enough, even though I don't really listen to them. It's mainly just because they're at Warped Tour. They were playing, I don't remember the name of the stage, but I like sat in the back and chilled for a little bit while they played. It was fun seeing them live. Their crowds are always lucky. Their crowds are always really fun. If you ever get the chance to go to a concert of theirs, you should go. And I'm saying that as someone who's not even a Black Veil. Like, I don't actively listen to Black Veil Brides, but they're definitely fun to see live. You listen to Blackpink or Baby Monster or Twice? No, honestly, I don't. I've heard of Blackpink. I haven't listened to them before. I do badly want to go. Definitely make sure you do if they ever come to your area. I love your hair. Thank you. Oh, yeah. One thing I will say, though, is make sure you wear earplugs. Get earplugs. You'll be able to hear the music just as loud, I promise you. Because that was something I did when I was a teenager, is I'd go to all those concerts and I would never wear earplugs. And my hearing's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, especially, I don't know what it is, but my left ear is worse than my right. So, like, if someone comes up and tries saying something to me on this side of me and it's kind of quiet, there's a high likelihood I'm not gonna hear it very clearly. So just make sure you wear earplugs. You live in England, so you don't have a chance? Dang, I'm sorry. Well, they must go to England sometimes. I know Black Veil Brides is a pretty big band, right? At least last I checked. Like, I feel like they definitely do some international tours every once in a while. My name is Nabila. That's a cool name. Hi, Nabila. That's awesome. I'll make sure to try to remember to call you that from now on. Can you please say my name? I said I love your hair and I love your nails. Well, thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. Miss Ayame? Is that it? Those are cute emojis. Thank you. Your name's Olivia? That's a cool name. Only London, pretty much. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense, honestly. I'm in Oregon, and, like, a lot of bands will go to Portland. But to be completely honest, there are a lot of bands who just skip the Pacific Northwest. Like, there are a lot of bigger bands, I feel like, when they tour. If they're going to the West Coast, it's like LA or Sacramento, you know, somewhere in California, and that's it. Sometimes Oregon and Washington gets the short end of the stick with that one. Hey, my real name is Amy. I'm just on my Willows account. But my name... Ah! Cool. Am I gonna see your nails? Yeah, definitely. It's a little blurry. I have a post on my community posts that's probably a little clearer. I just have, like, not a very good phone camera. Oh, your name is Andy. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. And I will warn you too, I am a forgetful person, so if I happen to slip up and call you the wrong thing, please don't feel offended. Feel free to let me know that I forgot. It's totally fine. I don't mind at all. What do I use for skincare? Honestly, not that much. I probably should use more. Like, I don't even put my sunscreen on every day, even though I know that I should. I try to. Like, I didn't today. I was in a rush to get to work in the morning, and I did not wear any sunscreen today. I usually just try to wash my face and put moisturizer on and put sunscreen on. If I have, like, a pimple, I'll use a pimple patch or something. But, I mean, I don't know. Thankfully, I have bangs. A lot of my pimples happen, like, on my forehead. I don't have any, well, not super bad right now, so it's fine. But, you know, I can just hide it with my hair. It's like, that's the trick with having bangs. You don't got to worry about having forehead pimples. Just hide them. Just cover it up with your hair. You look like Felix. Nah, you're trolling me. Aiden, is that a meme? Because you're not the only person that has said that to me. And I looked up Felix from Stray Kids, and I swear I don't look anything like them. Like, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting trolled with that. I'm not denying Felix is probably really cool. I just don't see the resemblance. Like, maybe it's just me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Felix looks cool. Yeah, no, from what I remember, don't they have, like, short blonde hair? From what I remember when I looked up a picture of them. I even looked at their face, too. No, it's not, lol, it's a trend. Okay. See? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, it had to be something, because there's no way all of you think I look like Felix, and I don't look anything like that. What music do you like? Honestly, I like a variety of music. I love metalcore. I love just pretty much anything in that genre, like Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon. But I also love, like, pop and rap, you know. I don't mind listening to pretty much anything except for like newer country. You know, like pop country is basically what I call it, where they're like singing about their truck and beer and how much they love their small town. I can't really handle that, but that's just about the only kind of music that I'm like, nah. Yeah, I've never seen that trend either. Like, that's the thing. That's why I was so confused at first. 'Cause it's like, I mean, I don't watch a lot of live streams, but I've watched a few every now and then, but I don't see many people saying that other people look like Felix from Stray Kids, you know? I feel the same. But see, that makes me happy to hear. I feel like that's the case with a lot of beings is, you know, just newer country. I don't even mind older country. If it's like Johnny Cash, you know, like classic country, that's not bad. It's just, I can't handle the, you know, the newer poppy kind of country. Hi, Lori. Hey, Alex. Hi, William. Hi, No Limit Clan. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. But yeah, I guess like one of my favorite artists right now is called Sewer Person. They're like a rapper basically, essentially. It's like one of my favorite artists right now. Other than that, if I had to pick more of like a metal band, probably Cane Hill. I love Cane Hill. Cane Hill, Ocean's 8 Alaska, those are both really, really good bands if you like heavier music. If you don't like heavier music, don't waste your time. You're not going to like either of those bands. But if you like metal, they're good bands. Which country have you ever been to? Honestly, only the US. I've been down near the border of Mexico. Like, I've been close enough to see Mexico. But, like, I haven't actually been to Mexico. So, yeah. I've lived in the US my whole life, and I got to look over at Mexico once. That's the closest I've ever been to being in a different country. Are you a Swiftie? Honestly, no. I don't hate Taylor Swift, though. I feel like a lot of people have a hate boner, for lack of a better term, for her. Like, I feel like a lot of people really heavily dislike her, and I just don't see why. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I haven't heard of her doing anything crazy that makes her super hateable. She's just a girl who makes music, and she has a cat that she likes to take pictures with. I know that. I thought that was kind of cool. She was, like, willing to take, like, professional photos with her cat. You're a Swiftie? That's cool. It's okay, but my name is Andy, and with an I. Ah, that's cool. I bet that probably gets misspelled often, huh? Honestly. That's me with my name too, though. My name always gets misspelled. I like to joke with people too that if my first name isn't misspelled, you'll probably misspell my last name. Like, yeah. Sometimes I wish I was something like simple, like Sally, you know? Just like a simple name, or like Sam. Just something easy and simple. The only country I live in is Belize. Ah, that must be cool. I don't really know anything about Belize, to be honest with you. If you were to, like, ask me to give you 5 facts or even 3 facts about Belize, I wouldn't be able to do it. I know, like, nothing about that place. I'm a Sabrina Carpenter fan? I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Hi, Knox Miles! Oh, thank you, Kaz! I think your pink hair is great. I dye my hair pink too. That's awesome, Lori. That's sweet. I love that. Oh, whoa, there's 2. Okay. I remember you are within. Yeah, you're Andy, but then there's another Lori in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to keep that one in mind. There's an Andy and a Lori. Hi. But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of Sabrina Carpenter before. The name sounds kind of familiar. I bet if I, like, actually looked up one of her songs, I'd probably recognize it. Do you remember me? What channel was deleted? And hope you remember I was your old fan of the first fan. Honestly, I don't, but don't take that personally. I'm really forgetful. And, like, if you hang out in here for a couple of streams, I will more than likely remember. Like my aunt, she has a brother named Andy. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, I guess that's one thing I don't really have to worry about is other beings having my name. I'm usually the only me in the room, so I'm good with that, I guess. I like. Oh yeah, wait. I already read that. Sorry, I'm just like reading back through to make sure, because sometimes I miss stuff. So I definitely like to make sure. Do you have a sis? Honestly, no, I don't have a sister. I grew up like an only child, essentially. I didn't really have any siblings. I definitely wanted some when I was like a kid growing up, because it would get kind of like boring. I don't know, but then I would go over to my friend's house. My friend had 2 older sisters, and going over there made me thankful that I was an only child, because seeing the things that she had to go through was just like, oh my goodness, your sisters are evil. Like, yeah, big sisters can be scary. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Carrie. Picking a dress for a homecoming? That's awesome. A pink glittery one or a blue one, just like a dark plain blue? Ooh. Honestly, those both sound like really good choices. I'm gonna go with pink glittery though, because, well, obvious reasons, right? My hair's pink. I'm gonna go with pink. I think that'd be cool. That's awesome though. I hope you have a fun time at homecoming. I honestly never went to homecoming. I was the kid that always skipped that kind of stuff. I think the only dance that I ever went to, I was 12. I was in 7th grade. It was for Valentine's, and it wasn't even my school's dance. It was one of my friend's dances, and she wanted me to go, so that's why I went. But dances, they seem like fun, as long as you have like some buddies to go with, you know? Someone to have fun with there. Yours very cute. Thank you. Yeah, what's your name? My name is Azrial. You could just call me Alter, you call me Azrial. I think a couple of beings in here started calling me Azri. I don't really mind. You can come up with pretty much anything. I don't mind. Mom was worried and she really wanted to watch her live, so I let her borrow my phone to talk to you first. I'm not going to homecoming and graduated. Well, that's sweet of you to let her borrow your phone. But yeah, that's fair. Sorry, Chloe. If you don't like it, you can leave. Hi, Kenzie. Thank you. I appreciate it. What about Nicki Minaj? I'm confused, big man. I don't really know much about Nicki Minaj. Obviously, I know she makes a lot of music, but other than that. And then you'll be here shooting some. I'm confused, Nishan. I'm sorry. I'm not really sure what you're referring to there. For my sport, I ride horses. That's awesome, though. Horses are awesome. I really want to meet you. You're good. We're talking right now. If you want to say anything in here, you definitely can. Thank you, Kenzie. You're sweet. I've graduated, but that was my sister, so I wanted to talk to you. So yeah, she needed help. Kiana dressed. She said I picked the wrong one. That's funny. I'm sure whichever dress that she picks out is gonna look gorgeous. So just make sure she knows that. No matter what dress she picks out, I'm sure it's gonna look awesome on her. What's your name? My name is Azrial. Do you like Olivia right now? Is Olivia saying something odd? I don't really see what Olivia is saying. I'm confused. Oh, that's a cute name. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really want to meet you in real life. Well, you never know. Maybe one day it'll happen. If you're ever in Oregon, maybe you'll stumble on me one day. But yeah. I know meeting people in real life is definitely interesting. If I were to ever do anything like that, it would just be like a public meetup, and I only have like 500 subs, so I wouldn't be doing that anytime soon. You will hear shooting? Nishan, I'm very confused. You gotta clarify. I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta clarify what you're referring to there. Hey, hi, Kenzie. Guess what? What? Do you like Ice Spice? I mean, Ice Spice? Honestly, I haven't really listened to much Ice Spice. Is this your home? No, I rent. I wish I owned my own home. That would be fun. Well, probably not very fun. Owning houses is like a lot of upkeep, but it would be nice to not have to rent. You get what I'm saying? Very funny. Hi, Katie. Hi, Ian. Thank you for saying hello. How are you all doing? I was gonna say this Saturday, but I know for some of you it's probably technically Sunday. So, it's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. That's awesome. Okay, I'm sorry, Nishan, but I'm gonna have to remove you as a mod. Please keep in mind that I support gay rights. Don't call stuff gay as like a derogatory thing in here. And please make sure to clarify what you're saying and make sure it's not just kind of like a random thing that I'm not really going to understand, or I'm going to have to start timing you out. Sorry about that. Thank you. Oh, wait. Yes. No. Are you Lori or Andy? I'm sorry. There's two Loris in here. One of them wanted to be referred to as Andy, and now I can't remember which is which. So you're gonna have to refresh my memory on that one. Hi. I wish it was morning for me still. It's afternoon for me, but hi. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh, bye, Katie. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Oh, happy birthday, Dawson. Have a good birthday. I'm all to meet you. Very funny, Mr. James. You're so pretty. Thank you, Kenzie. Olivia. Oh, Olivia's a singer. Okay. I was thinking it was someone in my chat named Olivia. I was like, what's Olivia doing wrong? I'm confused here. That's funny. But yeah, no, I haven't heard of them before. Have you watched those like zombie movies like Addison and said? And honestly, no, I haven't watched zombie movies. I haven't. I really don't watch too much TV. I do every once in a while, but honestly not super frequently. I love like my celebrity crushes. Malachi Bourne? I'm not too sure who that is, but I get that. Celebrity crushes are definitely a thing. I don't think I have any right now, to be honest with you. I definitely did more so when I was a teenager, but not now, I feel like. I can't really think of anyone. Do you know who Maddox Batson is? Oh, no, I don't, honestly. I don't know who that is. Stop calling Azrael a mushroom. It's making me really mad. Who's calling me a mushroom? That's too funny. You're like, no, Olivia's not in the chat. I know, literally, I was like scrolling, be like, is there some Olivia person in here being wild? Like, why is everyone asking me if I like Olivia? I was thinking in my head, like, man, what's Olivia doing? That's too funny. So your birthday to my brother. Happy birthday, Mr. James's brother. Your hair is so cute. Thank you. Zombies 4 from, like, Addison. She's an alien. Ah, that's cool. That's very cool, Carrie. Oh, yeah, okay. I get it. Yeah, Kaz was talking about the user with the mushroom in their name. Your mushroom thing, that's who they were talking to. Yes, please don't spam. Here, matter of fact, yeah, thank you, Kaz. I appreciate you. Hi, Kenzie. Please don't spam or we're gonna have to time you out. I'm sorry. We try to keep the chat kind of reasonably cleared up just so we can have like a conversation. This is kind of meant to be like a ramble stream. We just talk about pretty much anything. And yeah, there's not too many boundaries besides, like, obviously keep in mind that not everyone in here is like, I'm pretty sure there are some teenagers who probably come through and watch some of these, so make sure you're careful about what you say. Nothing overly sexual, nothing super vulgar, you know, but other than that, you can pretty much talk about whatever. Oh, hi, Unicorn Dragon. I like your name. Like her. Thank you, Isabel. Let's see. Ah, that was all you saying you like Olivia, right? That's funny. I was thinking it was multiples. When will you live stream? I usually live stream Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So today, for me, it's Saturday. Man, y'all are making Kaz work hard today. Everyone should say thank you to Kaz for keeping the chat such a good place, because they're having to work hard. Everyone's wilding out right now. Thank you, Kaz. How many kids do you have? None, honestly. I have a dog, if that counts. If she counts, then I have one dog. Like, normally if I want to, like, live, that I want to, like, chat and still see my types, like, yeah, okay. Fair. I like your name, too. Thank you. Start from work and school. Yeah, I get that, honestly. I definitely get that. I hate being tired all the time. It's no fun. Especially when you go to take a nap and it just makes you feel more tired. I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you. I've heard it's because of over-napping. I've heard you're only supposed to nap for, like, what is it, like an hour or something? But I would sometimes nap for like 2 to 3 hours, and that can just make me more tired. I don't do it anymore because it's just a waste of my time. I'm Andy. Okay, yes. Thank you. I appreciate it, Andy. You're serious? Kenzie, if you need help, you should definitely dial like the emergency line, whether it's 911 or what was the one for Europe? I'm forgetting now. Make sure you dial an emergency line if you need help, because I'm just a person talking on a YouTube stream. I can't really help with much, unfortunately. What you just said about no kids, just pets? Yeah. Honestly, though, like, my dog is enough for me. She feels like a whole child sometimes. Yeah, there you go. 999 or 911. There you go. Thank you, Mushroom Thrain. I was outside today. I was like chilling outside. Saw a lizard with a blue tail. That's so awesome. I love that. I love lizards. Lizards are so cool. I don't really see many of them around where I'm from because, you know, I'm in Oregon and it's pretty reasonably cold most of the time. I feel like lizards are more of a, you know, hot climate. If I was in like Arizona or if I still live in California, maybe I'd see more of them. It's just too cold and too cloudy here to really survive. TikTok and install the lizards, like, just staring at it. So I was you hate lizards? I guess I get that if they're scary to you. I definitely feel that way with some animals. Like, I'm terrified of spiders. I respect them. I get that they have a place on our planet and they have a job they gotta do. But I definitely don't want them anywhere near me. I definitely get nervous about them. I don't like seeing them around. Like, spam start, but no, you don't gotta worry. You're not spamming, at least. Well, let me type every word that I'm trying to say because it, like, type every word's too many words. No, you trust me. You're good. I get it. It has like a character limit or whatever. No, trust me. I definitely get that. I'm not the best typer with my phone, honestly. Like, I never have been. I know a lot of you are probably gonna be like, oh, it's because your nails. Like, no, my first touch screen phone I got when I was 17. Like, I was a pretty late adopter to that kind of stuff, so I'm just really not that fast. Like, even with no nails, I'm really not that fast with typing. Who's answering? But I set up Andy, the one that's saying the cutest person ever seen any for real. You set up Andy? Oh, you're Andy. I remember that. Thank you for saying I'm the cutest person that you've seen. I'm not really sure if there's a question you might want to reiterate it because I'm just not quite understanding. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Big bag? Man, I'm confused, but okay. My first phone was in like... That's fair, honestly. That's fair. I guess, like, for me, a lot of my friends got phones when they were 12, you know, 11 or 12, pretty much. I mean, they got iPods. It wasn't like a full-on phone. It was the iPod, but pretty essentially the same thing. It went online, touch it, you know, all that. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. Yeah, they honestly, they weren't pigtails. It kind of looks like it though. I definitely get where you're coming from. I like usually half my hair and then I twist it around like that. Put it like that, and then I have like a clip that I clip it in so it holds it like that. it just kind of helps keep my hair up out of the way sometimes. Well, kind of out of the way. More out of the way than it is right now, at the very least. Yeah, way too early for a phone, in my opinion. You're definitely right, Caleb. I think the thing with me, though, is I'm old enough to kind of like my generation, people my age were the guinea pigs with phones. I'm old enough to remember a time being a kid when touchscreen phones were not a thing, you know? And then I remember like 2010, 2011, right in there is where phones like iPods, the touchscreen iPods came out. And all my friends had them. How old am I? I'm 26. So I'm talking about like about 15 years ago. You know, like I'm a little older than I look for sure. But yeah, it was just a very odd experience to see that whole transition, you know. I was born in 2001. Sweet, I was born in 99. iPhone came out in 2006. That's fair. I guess, like, I kind of remember all the big changes happening in, like, 2010 because it took a few years. You know, the iPhone came out in 2006, but it took a few years for the iPod to be so popular that even just regular kids were having it. I mean, I'm sure maybe wealthier people got them earlier on, but, like, lower class, just regular kids, by like 2010, that was just standard. It was everywhere. Like, yeah, it was definitely kind of scary, honestly, to watch. If you're my channel, you did? Oh, thank you, Mushroom Thrain. I'm gonna have to go and check it out. That's awesome. Thank you. That's so sweet. You like my hair? Thank you, Kim. Yes, there definitely is probably children and teens in here. It's not strictly over 18, so just try to keep that in mind when you're chatting to not be too wildly inappropriate. Don't say anything you wouldn't want like a 17-year-old to see in here, you know? Yeah, see, like Mushroom Thrain, just, yeah. I try to just keep that in mind. That's kind of just how the internet is. At least that's nowadays. I guess I forget there's a lot more parental controls now. But like that was one big difference too of when those iPods and stuff first came out. You know, like all that technology first came out. There wasn't a lot of parental controls. Like when you went to sign up for YouTube, I made my first YouTube account when I was 8 years old. I lied about my age. I don't even remember what I put. I put that I was born in like 92 or something. Like I just lied my butt off to get the channel, you know, but like they didn't verify it back then. It was like the Wild West of the internet essentially. And now they want like a picture of your ID and all that crazy stuff. Well, I guess it's not too crazy because to be fair, I don't really think that I should have been able to make a YouTube channel at 8. I definitely think that should not have been allowed. But my mom wasn't watching me very closely, so there you go. Gang who lied about their age, right? Pretty much everybody back in my day, right? That's just how it was. Hi, Andy. Until I was 15, I just had a flip phone. Yeah, see, I was like a late adopter, so I had like a flip phone even when everyone else had like a regular iPod, you know? So yeah. Hey, Lath, that's a cool name. I like that name. Hi, Noah. Look, I don't like spiders either. I'm terrified of spiders, but I also really don't like lizards, which is funny, because I used to call my cousin's ex-girlfriend's little sister Lizard, and that is funny. And like, yeah, like spiders can be cute from afar. I don't mind spiders from afar, but I don't want them on me. You know? Hey, Keith, I recognize ya. Spiders can be scary. Even like, hi Elizabeth, hey Timmy, even like small spiders. Like jumping spiders, they're cute from afar, but I would never want them anywhere near me. As long as they don't mess, yes, exactly. So long as they stay in their place, you know, like stay up in the corner where I can't reach you or touch you, we're good. Or as long as, yeah, I just almost reread that one, that's funny. Like, I think some of the worst spiders that I get here is, sorry, I'm like moving this all over the place. I need to get one of those things that holds my phone. That way I don't like keep moving it all over the place. I'm just getting like an arm workout from it. But yeah, some of the worst spiders that we have here are black widows. Like we have straight up black widows here. They're not super, you won't see them very often, but every once in a while. I remember one time I was a teenager and I pulled an all-nighter. I was opening the door just to like get a look at the sunrise before I went to bed, right? And I opened my front door and there is a freaking black widow hanging directly in the middle of the walkway at face level, like right at my nose level, right there. If I had not looked and just walked, I literally would have had a black widow on my face. I remember just audibly saying like, nope, no. Saying no to myself and just closing the door and walking away and going to bed. Like, not dealing with that. Ponytail, please. I don't do well with ponytails. My hair gets kind of heavy and it pulls on my scalp and I don't like it. I really don't like ponytails. I put my hair in a ponytail if I have to clean, usually, because I don't want it getting in everything, obviously. But pretty much other than that, nah. We have tarantulas. Oh, oof. Tarantulas are scary. Tarantulas are really scary. I have a really bad... I had a bad experience with tarantulas when I was a little kid. My mom had this boyfriend when I was like 4, I think, and he had a tarantula named Rosie. Funny name for a tarantula, but one day I remember Rosie got out of her cage, and he had this like little apartment, and we had no clue where Rosie was, like none. And my mom doesn't like spiders either, so she was freaking out. I was freaking out because I saw her freaking out. Like, it was not fun. It's messed up too, because when you think about it, we were probably making it worse because that spider could probably like feel the vibrations and tell we were like moving around and freaking out. It's probably just making it worse. Yeah, I could never have a tarantula. That's for sure. Yeah, Dawn, please stop. Don't keep making Kaz have to sit here and work really hard. Because I feel bad. Like, they've been having to sit here and monitor streams so closely. Is there another Andy? Thankfully, no. That's the good thing. You're the only Andy thus far. Should chat if you're down with the... I'm confused. I'm sorry. I don't really know what that means. Hey, Chad. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's alright. Thank you again, Kaz. We don't have many spiders here in Japan. See, that's nice. That's good. You're so sweet. Thank you. But yeah, see, I wish that we didn't have that many spiders. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm kind of thankful that we have a tarantula to try to stop being scared of spiders. It helps. That's good, at least. At least that kind of helped, right? I don't know. I guess that wasn't really... I had a scorpion. Not because I wanted it. I'm terrified of scorpions. But this person came to my house, my mom's like crazy friends, and I was a teenager at the time. And he had a freaking scorpion. He had like no home for it. He had no food. He had nothing for it. And so I took the thing, being like, can't just starve it, like it needs food. And oh god, that was not fun at all. I would buy it mealworms, and I like looked up online how to make it a little tank, you know, and I would feed it, but I was so terrified every time I fed it. Trying to take it out of its cage every once in a while to clean it was so nerve-wracking, because I just did not want to touch it at all. Like, I didn't mind watching him from afar. He was kind of a cute little dude. One thing I remember, too, is he was really, like... It made me wonder how scorpions survive in the wild, because I'd literally get a freaking mealworm and hand it to him on the tongs, and he wouldn't grab it. Like, I'd put it in front of his face, and he would just sit there and just not do anything. It's like, how are you alive? You don't have any, like, survival, like, you're supposed to be a predator. What are you doing? I don't know. We had two and neither one of them would eat. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, though, is it would give me anxiety, because what I read online was that you're not supposed to leave wild mealworms in the tank with the scorpion, because the mealworm can fight back. At least, I believe that's what I remember. So I was, like, not wanting to just leave it to crawl in there. So I'd, like, would sit there and just try to get him to take it. I'm getting flashbacks trying to take care of this freaking scorpion, I swear. But, yeah. Didn't really make me any less fearful of scorpions, suffice it to say. Hi, Garrett. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Your nails like Cheetos? That would be kind of funny to do like Cheeto-themed nails. I wonder if someone's done that before. They probably have done that before. That probably is a thing. I thought it was fixing to fall on my head. Oh no, because I was going to fall on my head. I was like, Bobby, there's a spider. It was like, I don't care. Oh no. And I was like, okay, and yeah, oh man. I'm sorry, Andy, that's rough. Bye, Mr. James. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, XDRC. I'm just gonna stop right there, but I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. Your hair color is cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. My hair's all wild right now. I brushed it, but it's a frizz monster like always. But yeah, thank you, Diala. I feel like I was talking about something. I can't remember quite what now. I guess that means change of topics. I am confused, Garrett. I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. You come back later? Yeah, fair. I am at the 46-minute mark. I'll probably go. I usually don't do these for longer than an hour, so I'm probably going to be heading out within the next 15 minutes, but I do stream every Monday, Saturday, and Friday, so today's Saturday. My next stream is going to be Monday. Yeah. It's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think I'm changing that to 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But yeah. Your bugs? I'm so confused. I'm in recovery on bugs? I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Love my nails. Thank you, Torres. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. That's so... See, like, I think I mentioned that earlier, how sometimes I forget what I'm talking about, and it's like the more I try to remember, the harder it gets to remember. And so whatever the topic was, it's left me. Thanks for not bothering my name. That was the least things trying about was bugs, and I was saying you're in... I'm confused here. Thanks for not bothering my name. That was the least things trying was bugs, and I was seeing if you're in... I'm sorry, I'm still a little confused. I know I was talking about bugs. I'm just not sure what you're referring to when you say recovery, I suppose. What did you do when you were smaller? Or you mean like younger? Not really much, honestly. Just was kind of a dumb teenager. Well, not dumb. Well, yeah, actually, I was dumb. Not all teenagers are dumb, but I definitely was. There's that. Not doing my homework, for starters. Getting not the very best grades. That's for sure. But hey, I guess you can't really force everyone to get good grades. So, well... I love my hair, thank you. So, recovery from drugs? Oh, no, I'm not. Thankfully not. But I have respect to people who are. I mean, if anyone out there is, I'm proud of them for being in recovery. What is your favorite song and color? I don't think I have a favorite color, because I love so many different colors. Favorite song is gonna be... probably something by Sewer Person, and probably, I think there's a song by him that I've been listening to a lot called How to Blow a Bank. That's one of my favorite songs right now. But that literally changes every week. If you ask me that same question 1 week from now, I will give you a different answer. And I will consistently give you a different answer just about every week. Ah, you're going to ride your horse? Bye, have fun, Lori. Have a fun, safe time with your horse. Horses are really cool. I love horses. Oh, like what would you want to be when you were younger? Like what was your job that you wanted to be? Let's see. Honestly, author. I still want to be an author. I'm just not good at committing myself to writing like a full-length novel. Actually pretty bad at it. Like I'm good at writing like short stories, but the problem is I'll start writing multiples at once and I'll end up getting enthralled by one over the others, and then I'll focus on that one, and then I get a new idea in my head, and then I abandon the one I was working on and move on to something else. I'm too fickle. I can't, like, stick to one specific story usually, which is my problem. You sound like you're from the East Coast, but you're out west. No, honestly, I've never been to the East Coast in my life. I'm a West Coaster through and through. I'm from California and Oregon, so my accent's kind of like a mishmash of both. I meant to say Paul? I am thoroughly confused. Share away with notes at night whenever singing comes to you. That's what I do for ideas. Yeah, I love to, like, keep a notes open on my phone. I use my notes for that all the time. I'll just randomly dump ideas in there whenever I get ideas. You could be from here and I would have believed you. Damn, that's funny. That's too funny. They're cool, but I was reading one and it tried to kick me off and I fell on the solid ground. Huh. Interesting. You're just saying no, and because that spider was trying to fix one time, there was actually one on the wall. But he fell on my face, I would die. I'm so sorry, Andy. That's awful. Oh, that's awful. I had such a weird thing with spiders. When I was a little kid, it was something that I would do when I was like 5. I would make my mom, she wouldn't have to tuck, okay, she would have to tuck me in, but I wouldn't get in bed until she checked for spiders. Like, I would literally make her, like, remove my blanket, check for spiders before I would get in bed. Like, I was that paranoid about them. Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. But no, I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, isn't it supposed to be like an evolutionary thing? Like, there's a reason that we're scared of spiders. Like, the same reason that we're kind of scared of snakes, right? Because they can be poisonous, they can bite. It's kind of a good, like, survival instinct to not be too comfortable with them around. What the fuck? They say the average American eats like 1.1 spiders per year in your sleep. That is not okay. I don't like that at all. Oh yeah, because like some people sleep with their mouth open, huh? Yeah. I'm not envious of anyone who sleeps with their mouth open, because oh boy. I don't know if this is actually a thing. Maybe this is just like some weird like nightmare that I'm remembering, but I swear I feel like I remember hearing about a spider that will crawl into people's mouth and like drink their spit and then leave their mouth while they're sleeping. Microscopic spiders, you mean germs, right? They're not actually spiders, right? Because that's gross if so. I'm just gonna pretend like that's not a thing. I could better live my life just pretending like that's not true. Can you say hi, Celine? Yeah, I can. Hi, Celine. Hey, no, you're scaring me. I sleep with my mouth open. Sorry, that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's a fact, but I swear, like, if you want nightmare fuel, maybe just Google that, because I swear I've heard of that being a thing. I'm very confused, Chloe. I'm sorry. Can you say hi, Talin? Okay, hi, Talin. Hi, Bobby. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh no, the last time you went to wear your old shoes and you felt something moving and you took it off and it was a spider? Ah, that's the worst. That's the worst. Okay, you want to hear a crazy nightmare fuel story of spiders? I'm going to tell you it's too late. So you know those coffee makers? The drip coffee makers, and you know those ones where it has like a straw that goes down into the coffee cup to like drip the coffee in there, right? I used to have one of those. Emphasis on used to. And one day I was brewing coffee before work and I noticed that it was like draining into the cup really slowly. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, I wonder why it's draining so slowly. Something must be wrong with it. But I was in a hurry, so I just left. Like, I grabbed my coffee and left for work, thinking like, I'll take care of it tomorrow. I'm in a rush. I don't want to be late. And that same thing happened the second day. Same thing happened. And then the fucking third day, I was like, okay, why is it draining so slowly? Like, I don't care if I'm gonna be late. I need to take a minute and clean this and see, like, what's going on. Which in my head, I'm like, I clean this thing pretty frequently, so there should be nothing in there. And, like, I literally looked down the freaking straw for the coffee drip thing, and there is a dead spider that crawled down the straw, died in there, and clogged it. And I made coffee for 2 days, and I drank it. You're welcome. You're welcome. I literally had to throw the coffee maker away. I couldn't use it. I couldn't use it, and the thought of giving it to Goodwill to let someone else use made my skin crawl. I couldn't do it. What is the subject of the speech? I was just telling a story about how I found a spider in my coffee maker. That's basically it. And I drank spider coffee for like 2 days without realizing. I stopped scrolling to talk about spiders. Thank you. I'm happy that I can calm your anxiety. You know, I play Red Dead. Thanks for the good vibes. No, thank you. That makes me happy to hear. This stream is longer than others. I'm not complaining. Yeah, honestly, I usually do them for 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna head out here in like a couple minutes. We're at 56 minutes. I'm probably gonna leave at the hour mark. I'll give it like another 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm probably gonna be heading out. Just to let everyone know. You're back. Hi, Mr. James. Got just like a few minutes left, and I feel bad, but I was actually just saying how I was about to head out in a couple of minutes here. Oh, hi, Casper. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Doja Edits. Oh, you're Laura? Hi. Nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by. Have you ever been to Ireland? I haven't. I wish. I'm Irish. It'd be cool to go to Ireland, I feel like. It'd be very cool. I'd love to get to go there one day, but I'd have to save up some cash, that's for sure. Oh, thank you, Diala. I hope you're doing well, too. I hope all of you are doing well. Are you from America? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm an American. Hi, Barney. Hi, Angel. That's a cool name. I've always liked that name, Angel. It's a cool name. Hi, Nevaeh. Your name is Heaven spelt backwards. I used to have a friend with your name, actually. It's not a super common name. You don't see it around very often. I don't know many. I can't actually, to think of it. I only know that one person who's named Nevaeh. And she was my friend like years ago. I don't know anyone else with that name. Hi, Athana? Sorry, I'm blind and the letters are a little smaller. I have glasses. I just don't like wearing them. I hate the way it feels in my face. Oh, you're from Egypt? That's awesome, honestly. I feel like it'd be so cool to go to different places like that. Yeah, hi Elizabeth Mills. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. And my hair, thank you. I appreciate it. It's the first one? Okay, cool. Athena, cool. Can I have a shout? Yeah, of course. Hi, Elizabeth Mills. Can I see how you deal with personal issues, nails like that? Honestly, I'm primarily used to it. Like, there are not too many things that they get in the way with. I guess maybe typing. Like, I probably can't type quite as fast, you know, as I can without my nails. But, I mean, thankfully, I don't have a job that requires me to, like, sit and type up anything all day long, so I'm pretty good with that. Bye, Gnostic Warrior. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Hi, Addison. Hey, everyone. You've been to Ireland? That's awesome. John, that's not a very appropriate thing to be asking. Oh, no, you're not harassing me, Joe. You're good. Thank you. Which city? I don't really say what city. I live, like, near Portland in Oregon, but I'm not going to specify exactly where. But yeah. Egypt is so beautiful and cool like you. Oh, thank you. Like when I was working with my mom and I saw a black tarantula walking on the... Ooh, that's terrifying. And especially being a little kid like that, I feel like everything just looks huge. Everything looks bigger when you're a little kid. And a car oh man. That must have been nightmare fuel right there. Hi SS Legends. Can see my nails? Yeah, you can. There's also a community post. If any of you wanted to get a clear look at them, there's a community post on my channel that has a good, not good, but a decent picture on there. Hi Vance, thank you for stopping by. Okay, so we are at the hour mark. I'm probably gonna head out for today. I just wanted to thank everyone for stopping in and saying hello and making sure to chat with me. Makes me happy that we all could have a fun conversation. Kaz, if you're still in here, thank you again for controlling the chat so well. I know it was hectic. Fridays and Saturdays are usually pretty hectic. So, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah, bye. I appreciate it. Please don't leave. Sorry, Mr. James. I promise you I'll be back Monday, though. I always try to make sure I stream Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. It was nice to meet you, too, Chris. Okay. I'm gonna head off now. Thank you. Bye.